Welcome to Minukuu tutorials. Today I'm going to show you how to download and install Zotero and link it to your web browser as well as your Microsoft Word. So let's start. First of all, to install Zotero and use it properly, you need either Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome as a browser. In my case, I have Firefox, but it's the same thing applied to Google Chrome. So let me show you how it's done. Let me open my Firefox. And now to install Zotero, we'll go to this website, zotero.org. So you simply write in your web browser, you simply type in Zotero.org. Okay, then you hit enter. As soon as you hit enter, it opens this website. So you just click on download to download the setup. So if you click on download, and then it will take you here, and it brings you here. Here at the right hand side, you download Zotero, and after downloading it, you link it to your web browser by clicking on this button right at the right hand side. So first of all, let's download the setup. So to download the setup, you simply click on download, as you can see. So you click on download, and then you save the file. It depends on the kind of browser you are using. If you are using Firefox, the file will automatically be saved in your downloads or whichever folder that you whichever folder that you are using as your downloads folder. I'm saving my files in the downloads folder by default, so I'll just click here and it opens my files. You see that I've already downloaded the setup, so this is actually the third time I'm downloading it. So just click on it to install. Sorry, if you have difficulties in locating your file, I will show you another way to find it. You come to the start menu and just come and write Zotero. If you write Zotero, you see that as soon as you write Zotero, the setup pops up. Here's it. So you have the choice. There's still Zotero here for you. If you don't want to, you can do it this way, and you just double click on it and install. It's the same thing. So let's install it. So you see that the installation is in process. Okay, so we just hit yes, then we say next, and install. To give you a very brief introduction on Zotero, Zotero is a very nice application that helps us do a whole lot of stuff. Like, it helps us manage our citations and also insert our bibliography when we are writing articles. It also helps us. You can have your own Zotero account. Then you click on finish to finish the installation process. You can have your own Zotero account, and each time you want to, like, you can save articles within your account, and it's more or less like you have your library. You understand? You can construct your own library, and you can always use it as a source of reference, or as reference. You can write your articles, you can write your thesis or whatever that you are doing. If you are writing a literature review or whatever, that you definitely need Zotero in order to manage your sources and generate your bibliography. So without talking so much, I think the installation is done. By default, see that Zotero opens up my account because I've already installed Zotero. In your case, probably if you don't already have a Zotero account, it will be different. You may have to create your Zotero account. So to do that, you simply come back to the same website where we install Zotero, and as you can see at the right hand side here, we have login, and then register. I already have an account, that's why it automatically logged me in. If not, you will have to click on register, and then you create your Zotero account. So this is how it's done. The purpose of this video wasn't to show you how to do all these things. There is a peculiar problem that most people have, and that problem is what we seek to solve in this video. For connection of Zotero to your web browser, is very simple. You simply click on install Firefox connector and you are done. So I just simply click on install Firefox connector so that Zotero will be somewhere here, and anytime I want to save a particular site, a particular PDF article or whatever link, or website or whatever web page that I may want to save, I just click here in order to save it into my Zotero account. So that's why you need to link it to your, so you click on, let me take it again. To do that, you simply click on install Firefox connector. Let me zoom so that it'll be clear. When you click here, it will open this thing, and then here you click on continue installation. See that? And then after which you say add, and after adding, you come here and come and say okay. This actually is Zotero. So you click OK, and you are done. If it's a PDF file, anytime you come across a PDF file, this thing will turn into a PDF file icon. If you come across a book, the icon will tend to be blue or whatever it depends. So you just simply, and before you save the article, you make sure that on your Zotero you are logged in, and then you just click on, these are what we call libraries. What is brown is a library. Then within the library, if you want to click to create a new library, simply click here, and then you say, let me show you how to create a new library. To create a new library, you simply click here, and then you say new group. When you say new group, it will take you here, and here you simply type in the name of your new group, your new library that you want to create. Let's assume I want to do my research on diabetes, so I just simply write diabetes and say create library. So as soon as I do that, and then I come to Zotero, I will not do that because I don't really need it. When I come to Zotero, you see that your library will be created here. If it doesn't appear, you click on synchronize. Simply come and click on synchronize, and then after this, the process is done, you find your library being created here. Now, a library is composed of several collections. When we talk of a collection, it's a subfolder that you've created within your library. For instance, if I want to research on diabetes, then I may have, let's say, diabetes mellitus as a sub, as a collection within my library. So any article at all that I get that has to do with diabetes mellitus, I will put it in that particular folder or that particular collection within the library. So if I want to create, let's say, a library here, how do I do it? You simply click here. You make sure you don't select any of this. For example, if I should select this and I right click, you see that it will ask me to create a sub collection, which is not what we want. We want to create a new collection. If I create a sub collection, it means this sub collection will be stored under this existing collection, but we don't want that. We want a new collection. So we simply click here, like here, and then when it opens, we haven't selected any of the collections, so we right click here and click on, let's say, new collection, and we can name it OK. And we say OK, and we have our new collection. You see, it's just simple. This is not still the objective of this study, but I'm just trying to show you, I'm trying to be as kind as possible. So I've shown you how to install Zotero, and I've shown you how to create library. If there were a time, I would have shown you how to insert citations and all of that, but the purpose of this video is to show you how to just install Zotero and how to link it to your browser, and also how to link it to your Microsoft Word. Let's assume right now we've seen how, let's say, it's done. Let's say how to install Zotero, how to link it to your web browser. You see that now Zotero has been linked to our web browser, and anytime I click here, you can see that it will say save to Zotero. If it's a PDF file will appear. If it's a book, it will appear here as a book. That's how it is. Now let's see how we can link it to our Word, Microsoft Word document. Why is this important? Because when we are writing an article, we may want to what should I say, generate or import some citations. Like, for instance, let me open a Word document, like Word. Okay, if on this particular document, let's assume we just want to write about something, we can say, okay, this is an article on diabetes, you know. So, okay, already Zotero exists here. We are very lucky, but sometimes it doesn't exist. In some cases, Zotero might not show up here, and that's what I was trying to show you how to do it. In a case where you don't have Zotero showing up here, I will show you how to link it. It's simple. So I thought it was not going to work, but unfortunately it has worked. Fortunately it has worked. But I will show you how to link Zotero to your to your Word, Microsoft Word, in case Zotero let me show you here. Sorry, as you can see, Zotero has appeared here, but in some cases after the installation you may not find Zotero here, and I'll show you how to install the Microsoft Word add-in in Zotero in order for it to appear here. So to do that, you simply click on open your Zotero, and then you click on, first of all, tools. So when you click on tools, then you click on add-ons. When you click on add-ons, and then you look here, sometimes you may find out that Zotero, what should I say, LibreOffice or I don't know what it is, LibreOffice integration or whatever sometimes it may be disabled. So when it's disabled, you have to enable it. In our case, it's already enabled, so it's telling us to disable. We don't want to disable. Or sometimes Zotero Word for Windows integration might also be disabled. Then you do that. If that does not work, then let me show you the second step. The second step has to do with you clicking on edition or edit. You click on edit, and then you go down and click on preferences. When you click on preferences, you click on word processor or word processes, and then you reinstall. Sometimes if it's not installed, then you have to install. If it's already installed, then you have to reinstall. So in my case, it's already installed, so I will just click on whatever that is written here. Don't worry, if it's either asking you to install, then it means it has not already been installed. If it was already installed, but in my case it's asking me to reinstall, so you simply click on reinstall, and then you hit, mine is already reinstalled, there's no need, then you just hit OK for the reinstallation to be done. Or sometimes it might tell you after this, if it doesn't work, then you might also have to install or reinstall the LibreOffice. So to do that, you simply click here, and then you click on next, and then normally it was supposed to install straight away, but in some cases it may ask you to install Java. So you simply click on Java, and then you download the Java and do the installation. As soon as you finish with the Java installation, you can now, like, okay, let me click on Java and do the installation. As soon as you finish with the Java installation, then you can install for instance, you can just run it. It might not ask you to do this in your case, so I don't mind has appeared, but I'm just trying to show you the procedure in case you are having such a problem. You've installed Zotero, but Zotero hasn't appeared on your web browser. So after you've done this, I think the installation is not yet done. As soon as it's done, this thing will turn into, it will no longer be like this. It will just, let me show you how it will. So you come here. Okay, the installation is still in process. It might not ask you to install Java in your case, and that would be good. So there are two things involved. You find out whether let me wait. It's keeping long. Okay, it's done. So you just click on close, and you see that automatically your LibOffice is now ready to be installed. So just click on manual installation, and then you are done. After clicking on manual installation, you come and click here and say finish. You are done with the lib installation. So as soon as you finish with this, normally if your Zotero was not showing here, it will show up. After you've reinstalled the LibOffice and then the what we call the Microsoft Word add-in, either whether you have installed or you have reinstalled, it's supposed to work. You see, in our case now you say install and then you are done. It's telling me that installation is completed. I just installed the, or it's telling me like, I don't know, an error occurred or whatever. Installation could not be completed for whatever reason. We don't really, in my case, I don't have any problem at all with this, but I'm showing you in case you have such a problem. This is what you have to do. You have to, first of all, let me show you it once again. It's very simple. First of all, you have to click on, first come and click on tools, then you click on add-ons to make sure that these add-ons are enabled. So in my case they are enabled and I don't want to disable them, so it's okay. And after that, what do you do again? If your problem doesn't work out, then you have to come here and click on edit, then you get down and click on preferences, then you click on word processor, and then you install or reinstall the Microsoft Word add-in, and after which you install or reinstall the LibOffice add-in, then you hit OK. For me, I cannot do that because my thing is working. The icon has already displayed, so there's no need. But sometimes it happens. You may finish with the installation process, and then when you go to your Microsoft Word, you will not find Zotero icon here. So in case you don't have the icon here, you just follow the procedure that I've showed you and it will work. If you enjoyed this video, please give me thumbs up and please subscribe. Thank you.